Is there any chance that Seba or Josie might see action? It's a quick turnaround.
Yeah, it's quick. We'll see. Seba always wants to play, so we'll have to gauge that. It's a long flight for him to come back, and we'll see obviously how things fare today against Norway. But he's already texting back he wants to play, at least on some level. He wants to be involved. So, but we'll have to really feel that out because he doesn't arrive a whole lot of hours before the game. So we'll see.
Did you see the game against Azerbaijan?
I did. Yeah. I thought he was great. I thought he did what he does, which is he's very quick to break between the lines. He got on the wrong side of, for him, the right side of the back line, and was going in on goal, and obviously had to get down. But you get the amount of minutes that he got, and you draw a red card, a yellow card, and hit one off the crossbar. That's a pretty good outing for him. So I was happy to see him out there and having an impact.
How challenging is it for you to try and prepare for a very big game, not knowing whether these key players are going to be a part of that or not? I mean, as you say, you're preparing with what you've got. What challenges does that present to you as the man picking the team?
Yeah, well, as you kind of mentioned and I said, we prepare with the guys we have here, and we've established our game plan and how we want to approach this match to get a result. And we've got good players here who are ready to prove themselves and ready to step up, and they're ready to go. So now our reaction is as these guys come back, how much, if any, can they actually affect the game at some point in the game. I don't necessarily think that the guys that we're talking about are coming back and are going to be starters or change the way we get into the game, but it's going to be a matter of how we finish the game potentially. But we have this New York game, and we turn around quickly, and we're going to play another important game on the weekend. So it also becomes how much do you want to spend in this game to take away from potentially your game on Saturday. So all of that will be determined as the game goes, and we see how the game progresses, and based on the rhythm and the score and all those kinds of things that we'll make some decisions along the way. But it's hard to have a real firm plan, obviously, and what you really want to see happen. We're going to be a little bit reactive in this one, that's for sure.
What about staying in the moment, Greg? I mean, everybody knows what's on the line potentially in this game against New York, but I guess it's part of your job to guard those players against peering over the garden fence and seeing what might be to come, to stay focused on the job at hand.
Yeah, we have one game, and it's in front of us, and it's New York on Wednesday, and we've got a group prepared to play, and their mindset is to go out and to get a result, and that's the way we're approaching this. And you really to work hard and approach the game with the right mentality. Obviously, things happen over the course of the game, and that will that will determine as we arrive to the last 20 minutes, 15 minutes, how we're really going to finish the match, knowing that 1 point gets us in, 3 points pushes us up the table pretty well. But knowing we also turn around in the next couple of days and play another important one. So a lot of factors at play, but for our guys, they know that they need to approach the game with a certain mentality, that we are playing this as a one game to get the result that we need to get and to perform nice and sound and solid based on our game plan.
What kind of relationship did you have with Bill when you were at RSL, and what do you think about him being club president?
I think it's a great move for us. He knows the league. He's clearly had successes. I was involved in the academy, which was in Arizona, as Bill was obviously in Utah. So my interactions were more with Garth than say with Bill, but we crossed paths and in different arenas along the way, whether it was me visiting Utah once or twice, or maybe at a GA Cup here or there where we crossed paths. But I didn't spend a lot of time working directly with them, but admiring again from a distance that the stability of that franchise and how they were able to put together a good core group, stick with that group, win a championship, do the things that I think you have to do in this league to be successful, and I think he's proven that. And so in that way, we've talked about bringing in players who know how to win championships and have experience, and we've talked about all of those things. I think bringing in someone like Bill, who's been there and done that and been successful, is another great thing, another great step forward for our organization. So we look forward to working together to try to bring a championship here to Toronto.